Well, I'm going to vote SNP because I feel I'm going to get the best deal as an older person. I'm over 60. I won't get my pension until I'm 66. I've worked for over 40 years. I have had to retire early due to ill health, but I only get the basic amount of PIP and ESA. I can't work. I have muscle degeneration in my hips and a heart condition. The doctors told me it's serious. I can't work. I have a coronary stent implant. SNP are definitely more forward-thinking government as regards early years. All forms of education, looking after older people and disabled people, and definitely for looking after Scotland as a country. I would say the childcare initiative for early years, because they've increased childcare hours from 12.5 to 16, and I think it's going up again. I'm a nursery nurse, so I think for a lot of children, early years input is very, very important to how they develop in later life, I would say, but then I'm biased. But I have worked with children and young people for over 30 years, and I would say that if you can get children early enough and get input into them at a young age, they will grow, thrive, and just it'll do them their all-round development the best.
And what do you think of the Scottish Government's consultation with disabled people as regards to the implementation of the new social security powers?
Well, I've volunteered to be part of that because I think there's a lot of things in PIP that I don't agree with. There's a lot of things that I think that they're not being respected in the way that they're being treated by PIP. People are not happy, they're not being treated the way that they should be for even older people, people that are disabled. Mental health has just been completely overlooked. Mental health's a big issue, and it's just, if you're disabled in any way, shape or form, I think your mental health can go downhill quickly as well. So I think in that respect, I want to be part of that consultation. I think it's important that the people are consulted, and that's what the SNP are doing. They're talking to the people about the people.
As regarding Tasmina as a candidate, do you trust Tasmina to
Absolutely.
represent the area?
Tasmina's helped me out of a spot. When I first retired, I obviously wasn't getting a salary, so I don't get enough earnings to pay tax. I got a bill saying that I hadn't filled in a self-assessment form for tax returns, and I was owed them £100. And I says, but I don't earn enough to pay tax. I've never done a self-assessment form in my life before because I'm not self-employed. Doesn't matter, I didn't fill in the form, so I have to pay the £100. Got in touch with Tasmina. Within 2 days, they told me they'd waived it, and that was it. Finished. If you've got a disability and you're feeling low and depressed anyway, to get a bill saying that you owe them £100 when you've not got an income of sorts, to get that bill, it would put you over the edge. Nicola Sturgeon is a very strong, positive and forward-looking leader. She doesn't mess about. She does the job that she's paid for. She's been here, there and everywhere trying to sort out deals for long-term employment, long-term income to the country, exports, you name it, she's done it. So I think she's doing the best deal for Scotland.
Is there anything else you would like to say about the SNP as
Vote
a party?
SNP because we're the bestest.